Hello everybody and welcome to race 19 of the season here at Homestead, Miami Speedway. We have one more race after this until we get our chase field fully set, which will be over at Thornton. It's going to be one epic race weekend, but of course we got to do our cup race here at Homestead, Miami. The final of the trip through Florida before we go to Orlando for our first chase race, and we go from there. Let's get your starting lineup here. Charles Sanford on the pole for today's race. He'll be in the Budweiser Shootout. Next to him, Ember Ross. Third, Kyle Keith. Fourth, Kate Anderson. Fifth, Keith Batson. Sixth, Alex Drayton. Seventh is Jesse Turner. Eighth, Cody Lamas. Ninth is Courtney Keith playing top 10, Connor Meyer. And here's the rest of your starting lineup from 11th and 12th on back. I apologize for how that Sebring race was. I forgot to mention that there. I had the race mostly muted there, and that was kind of bad. We'll show you your points in a minute, but on the front row, we have Clint Spillman and Noah Hart. Remember, TJ Hanley started dead last in the Xfinity race, and he managed to win it, so we'll see what happens from there. Points coming into this race. Kate Anderson with a 47-point lead over JT Bryant. Trent Dunham is third in the points. Phil Parker is fourth. Keith Batson is fifth. Jesse Turner is in sixth. Kyle Matthews in seventh. Jeff James in eighth. Tied with him is Diego Yepes completing the top 10. Joshua Osborne. First car outside of that top 10 is James Qualls. And then a couple of drivers outside of there, Devin Becker, Sky Commons, Clint Spillman, who's been making some life all of a sudden, Brett Pritchard, and then the rest goes from there. Kate Anderson, safe to say, she is in the chase because of her consistent season, so at least we have one confirmed driver in there, and it's going to be really interesting to see from that point on who the rest of the people will be joining her. So, as far as what to expect for this race, well, you seen the Xfinity race. It was wild. 3 wide, about 4 wide, nearly 5 wide racing, so we'll see what happens from here on out. But of course, let's get the command to fire the engines here at Homestead.
Drivers, start your engines!
Oh, and a problem for Tim Fiegel in the 95. And man, that nightmare season of his just keeps going down the gutter. It's a tough break right there. At least the drivers here from Benjamin Miles on back, they'll catch up. So that is a good sign. But the pace car is going to make a dive down pit road. Charles Sanford, Ember Ross, the front row, going to lead them down. Kyle Keith, him and Courtney going to try to go out in the bang here. Kyle, he at least wants a win at Homestead to cap off his career. He's running target for this race only because originally he was supposed to have Napa, but they didn't have it ready. Green flag is sounded. We're underway at Homestead. And of course, we are here for the Napa 500 here. And Charles Sanford right now has a still side-by-side battle there with Ember Ross in the 77. But now Kyle Keith looking to the inside of the 03, trying to get that run and momentum with help of Keith Batson. Whoa, a little bit of swervingness right there, but Sanford will lead the first lap. Now Kyle Keith going to work on that inside line. Ember Ross with a good run on the high line there. And that middle line, you definitely don't want to be there in that area of the turn off turn 1. You definitely want to be in there in turn 3 for sure. Look at Kyle Keith with the help of Keith Batson shoving that car to the front. And look at Drayton shoving Anderson up there. There's a wreck in the back I just heard. Kyle Keith on the 42 is going to lead the lap. And whoa, one car on the apron. That's William Flickinger. And oh my goodness gracious. They are 4 wide after crossing the line. And now they're going to settle out. Thank goodness. James got too much of a run there. And a problem for Zach Rogers in the 6. Looks like, I think. Yeah, a little bit. And someone just ran to the back of someone. Looked like Baranowski said Rogers just going to hit the brakes in time. Looking through. Trent Dunham in the 1's got some damage. JT Bryant's making indication coming down pit road. Joshua Osborne's got damage in the 27. Oh my goodness. Jessica Shelton. Man, she's just having a nightmare of a season of that 0-2 team there. Levi McIntyre's making an indication coming down pit road. Does Becker have damage? Hey, he does a little bit. He's got a buckle. Dylan Thoreau, John Art. They're coming down pit road. Another car. Looks like that was it. Never mind. I thought there was another car that did, but that was just separation there. Looks like Bishop and Pritchard and Seth Cole are all coming down too. Let's just see real quick with Tim Fiegel, the 95, and he's out of the race. An issue, and that's going to be really bad. Dead last of the points, just everything going wrong. Caution's out. Take a look at ourselves. Our first caution here at Homestead. Should be an interesting one here. We'll see what happened. Well, welcome back here at Homestead. This is going to start between Aj Baranowskis in the 46 and James Qualls in the 70. Qualls just stuck his nose right underneath the 46, and he was not letting off right there. And that 46 Atlanta FC United Chevrolet goes into Kyle Matthews and Phil Parker, a couple drivers that were doing really well in the points. Bishop, nowhere to go. And, oh, man, Baranowskis got off the ground a little bit right there. Zach Rogers did get a piece right there. There's Trent Dunham, Noah Hart. They got some damage after all that. Seth Cole. Joshua Osborne, that's 10th in the points right there. Now there's something up ahead that has an accident. And we're, oh, right there. That's John Art, Brett Pritchard, Devin Becker, Levi McIntyre, JT Bryan. And, oh, Bryan takes a shot right here. What the heck happened over here? See if we can figure out what happened. Let's just stick with the row. We'll go helicopter here. Oh, John Art and Jessica Shelton. Okay, so we're going to go back a little bit on that one. Oh, this was them trying to avoid that accident. That's basically all what happened. Shelton slid right there and just got into John Art. Man, she just lost control of that car. Both of them did. Both cars take a shot right there. William Flickinger basically just rode the wall the entire time. I don't blame him for doing that. They're going to come back up the grass. And, oh, John Art goes right in front of his teammate, Brett Pritchard. Oh, my. That's a bit of a yikes right there. Devin Becker in the 36. Look at him trying to avoid all that. And gets a little piece right there. That's where he gets his damage. There's Bryan and McIntyre getting involved. Ramey Fisher, nice job by the Credit One Chevrolet. Barely avoiding that. And then Pritchard. Oh, Clint Spillman. 24. Trying to avoid all that. He just gave a little bit of a tap and gets through it, which that's a good sign right there. So it was just a weird follow-up wreck that definitely happened. But the first wreck, yeah, that really took out some drivers right there. Caution's out. Kyle Keith, your leader, take it back to the green. Pace car's giving us the 1 lap to go. Out of the race, other than Tim Fiegel, we got Kyle Matthews and Phil Parker. Kyle, 7th of the points. Parker, 4th of the points. And that's not good for Kyle because of where he's at in the standings. And, you know, there's a few drivers there. They're trying to sneak on in. And that's the last thing he needed right there. So restart when we go back to green. It'll be Kyle Keith, the leader. Keith Batson in 2nd. 3rd, Courtney Keith. 4th, Charles Sanford. 5th, Jeff James. 6th, Kate Anderson. 7th, Alex Drayton. 8th, Ember Ross. 9th, Jeffrey Finguy. Completing the top 10, Connor Meyer. Let's go through 11th through 20th. It's Alex Ferranti, Jesse Turner, Quentin Moore, Dylan Poteet, Zachary Fitzwater, Keb Shearer, Cody Lamas, James Qualls, William Flickinger, and Diego Yepes. That completes your top 20 here for the Napa 500. And for Kyle Keith, I guarantee you, despite the season that he's had, a win here would mean a lot. The final time Seki Motorsports is running through here. See if they can do it. Green flag is back out here at Homestead. Courtney Keith got sleeping right there as Kyle Keith and Keith Batson got going right there. And there is Jeff James. Word mentioned he's not coming back next season for Cup, let alone NRSL altogether. Your winner at Dubai earlier this season. He's been really good, hanging in there consistency. Just trying to do what he can to finish the season on a high note, make the chase. Batson looking underneath for the lead. Here comes Kate Anderson, charging her way through the field. And Keith Batson will lead a lap over the 42 team. At the line there, just enough though. Now Batson trying to clear the 42. Look at Keith's not giving up right there in that Target Chevrolet. It's crazy. They had that plan only for Daytona. Originally, they were supposed to have Napa on board for this race. Weren't able to get it ready. So they had Target for this one here and said, why not? And now, the Kyle Keith, Courtney Keith duo Going to the inside. They're making a crossover move on that Palmia. The POW MIA Ford Mustang there. And look, how about Say Keith? Look at 3 cars on the inside line. Kyle Keith, Courtney Keith, and Kate Anderson flying on by. Look at Chevy Brigade joining along as the pole sitter, Charles Sanford. Now Connor Meyer said, forget it. Toyota power coming on through. He just shoves Sanford out of line. And the 42 is just leading a lap right there. Man, this is the best we've seen Kyle be all season long. Probably the last couple of seasons. Look who's starting to sneak up into this battle here. Got Quentin Moore in the 89. Got Jeffrey Finguy in the 92. Zachary Fitzwater in the 7. And look, Kevin, the 00 in that PureTech Chevrolet there. He'll be moving over different numbers next season. So the end of his time in the 00. He's going to get a full load of sponsorship. And they're 4 wide for second. Look at them go here at Homestead. Nearly 5 wide with Quentin Moore. Wow, Quentin Moore just right within the corner panel of the 51. And Kyle Keith's got to be enjoying what he's seeing right there. Fitzwater now going to make it 4 wide for the second position. Man, he's definitely enjoying what he's seeing. The last thing he wants to see is a caution. Whoa, James got a little squirrely right there. He's going to hang on. But these guys are literally going 3 wide here. Couple rows here. About going 4 wide. Now they're going 4 wide for third. They were. Kev Shear tucks back in line right there. Very smart move by the 00. And this battle right here is getting antsy up here. And Courtney Keith, man, ever since her and Keith Batson restarted up in the front of the field, they have been free-falling here. Cody Lamas, another hometown hero right there. Remember both the Keith duo there and Cody Lamas. They are Florida-born drivers here, and Cody likes to resemble Homestead a lot, mainly due to the fact that that's just a track that he loves a lot and takes it very dearly. By the way, he's never won at this track before in this series, and he's trying to do so, trying to go underneath Jesse Turner for position right there. Looks like that's for a spot inside the top 10 right there. Ooh, Alex Franti right within the corner panel. James Qualls there. And Quentin Moore, the 89. Starting to reel in the 42 at Kyle Keith. And now Kate Anderson looking for 4th on Zachary Fitzwater. Man, what a season. Kate Anderson's had in that 3 car. She has been consistent, and she has a lock early on as of this race for making the chase for the championship. That is unbelievable to even imagine. And a battle for the lead now finally emerging. Quentin Moore in that Racing with Jesus Chevrolet, a purple car of it. Look at the inside of the 42. Got enough to run. He's got help drafting from a fellow teammate right there, Kev Shear in the 00. How about that? Evans Gardner versus Segkeep Motorsports. 2 very well-known, respected teams right there. Moore, Shear, and Fitzwater for Evans Gardner. Kyle Keith, Kate Anderson for Segkeep Motorsports. And they're going to put on a show right here. And then behind them, nice battle between Jeff James and Connor Meyer. Pair of Toyotas right there. And the Mercedes of Jesse Turner. Remember, Diego Yepes, who won at Sebring just last week. Very happy he brought it for Bishop Family Racing. Oh, man, they're about 4 wide right there. Alex Drayton, good sign for him right there. Jesse Turner looking for his first career NRSL victory. And it'd be great to do it here at Homestead, man. He's got a good car in that Aflac Mercedes, and he's trying to make the chase for the first time in his career. And Turner, he's mentioned before, this is one of his favorite tracks he likes to run at here, so you can see it there. And, man, Zach Rogers and Dylan Thoreau, you just seen right there. Bit of contact, and wow, that 40 car is just, man, just falling back like crazy. Just look at some of the drivers in the rear of the field, and oh man, JT Bryant way off the pace. RJ Bishop, Audrey Bernalskis, they're way off. McIntyre, Joshua Osborne, he's in that pivotal 10th in 10th in points right there. That is not what he needed right now at 35th. And now some of these guys are starting to get going. Brett Pritchard trying to get up in that battle. Same for John R. Remember, they got involved a little bit there, getting into one another there and trying to work their way back up. Remember, those 3 cars I mentioned before, they're out of the race. I guarantee you there's a lot going into mind with the battle of the points there. But some of these drivers already are probably thinking about Talladega, getting ready for that Chase LCQ. And I just realized Noah Hart, remember he got involved a little bit in that wreck. He only just bumped someone there. Trying to work his way into the top 10 is the 18, as now Zachary Fitzwater just took the lap lead from Quentin Moore in the 89. I'm telling you, St. Keith, man, they are looking heavy favorites already because they got at least 3 of their cars up in the top, 2 mainly in this battle. And then they got Scott Commons, who's got funding from St. Keith right here. And this is their playground. This is their home course here all together. But the same can be said for Evans Gardner. They are literally in the top 3 right now, with Fitzwater leading the champion from last season. Quentin Moore and Kev Shear all within the mix. Only Johnny Gardner were up here, man. That 5 car not really being too existent right now, and we got a lap car coming. It's RJ Bishop and the Gear Wrench Mercedes. And his struggles have been showing this season. Bishop's probably praying for a caution right now because I don't think he wants to deal with these leaders as we are halfway through. Top 4, literally single file. Make it top 5, top 6. James really stuck on that high line right there. And we'll finally get a chance to get back in line. Now Diego Yepes says, forget that. You're going to get passed. And oh boy, here we go. First battles with lap traffic. Fitzwater in the 7. Going to show signs of last season. Trouble, Emma Ross around. Hard hitting the inside wall. Connor Meyer got into her hard. And they're stacking up. Dylan Thoreau just got involved there. Hard hit for Ember Ross. And Dylan Thoreau just got jacked. Same for Ramian Fisher. Thoreau ran to the back of Shelton. You can kind of see the rear end damage on the 0-2 a little bit. Man, that was a bad place to wreck right there. And 77 of Ember Ross just literally got jacked up right there. And oh boy, these guys got to like calm down because I have a feeling they're coming down pit road. Yes, they are. And they're like literally bunched up for whatever reason. Bishop, remember, he's staying out because he's a lap down. And Ember Ross, your outside pole sitter. What the heck is going on with Zach Rogers? Oh, and Courtney Keith just ran to the back of someone. Oh, all these drivers did. Oh, what the heck happened to Becker? Oh, man, nobody paid attention right here, and someone caused a stack up in the rear of the field. I have no idea what happened, but the driver who got the luckiest here, even though he's got rear end damage, is Zach Rogers. Again, I have no idea what happened here. And Kate Anderson, a quick in and out, and she will be the leader after pit stops. Commons P2, Fitzwater, Quentin Moore, Kev Shearer there, Cody Lamas, Diego Yepes, Kyle Keefe kind of choking a little bit on the pit stops there, but he beats out Noah Hart. Oh, man, I have no idea what happened behind the field. We'll take a look at what happened to Ember Ross, and then we'll take a look at what happened with the gigantic stack-up that happened, because that came out of the blue. Anderson, your leader. Let's look what happened to bring out our second caution with Ember Ross. Well, you got to give these drivers credit. They were battling like crazy up here, and man, it just tells you how Homestead has been a fan favorite here in the NRSL ever since its return. Connor Meyer just got into that corner panel, that Monster Energy Toyota right there, and you're going to see just when you keep sticking into that corner panel, you're not going to let go, and you're going to see it right here, even with a little help from Diego Yepes here. And man, Ember Ross took a shot to that inside wall right there. 150 miles an hour right there. And the worst part is, now remember, she crossed the line, already crashed, and then these guys, they're trying to figure out online what the heck's going on. Some of these guys are up ahead are still continuing because the caution came out after that point. But now I'm trying to wonder. Oh, man. Thoreau and Shelton and others. Zach Rogers slowed down dramatically there, and it just caused a bunch up. All right. Well, that explains that part. These guys didn't get damaged, so what the heck happened where they got all that damage there? Oh, whoa, what the heck? Whoa, what the? Oh, they bunched up over here where James Qualls is at because of all that. So what happened here? Oh, and Amber Ross! She took out Zach Rogers and Jeffrey Finguy. And then everyone in the rear just, they don't know what the heck happened. Oh my, that is horrible. Look, these guys were way far back. Look at Trent Dunham was, what in the world? I have never seen that. And they were just coming in way too high. Look, these guys are only going in the 30s. And then these guys, oh my goodness, they were going to 150, 160, 170. But Amber Ross, probably one of the more questionable ones here. Dives it down low to avoid all that. Oh, got clipped by Devin Becker. Oh my goodness. And Jeffrey Finguy, I guarantee you the first words coming out of his mouth was, WTF was that? I don't blame. I would too. Same for Zach Rogers. He literally just got taken out right there. Well, there's going to be a lot of words coming to the 77 camp, and they're probably not going to be too happy. Especially even for the drivers who plowed in the rear of the field there. Caution's out. Take it back to the green. Well, after that dramatic turn of events, Kate Anderson restarting as your leader out of the race after all that. They include the following of Amber Ross, Devin Becker, JT Bryant, Levi McIntyre, with a tire issue, surprisingly. Seth Cole, that's pivotal right there. It's probably one of the drivers trying to get in via by the wild card there. Brett Pritchard, Ramian Fisher, Zach Rogers, and John Art. RJ Bishop's a lap down in 30th, so he's going to play a factor for sure. We're past the halfway point. Should be interesting to see what will happen. Top 10 rundown is Anderson, Commons, Fitzwater, Moore, Shearer, Lamas, Yepes, James, Kyle Keith, and Noah Hart. That completes your top 10 here at Homestead as green flag is back underway for the Napa 500. And you see, obviously, they're going to use the outside line to get around RJ Bishop. Noah kind of pushed Kyle Keith down low to get around the 98. Whoa, and Commons and Anderson are coming down pit road. I thought they got turned for a second. Oh, dear God. Oh, and they're going to hold on. And I think they have they have an issue. And they're going to have to come down pit road to fix it. Tough blow for the points leader and Sky Commons, who are in the top 10 battle. Oh, my word. Oh, that's not good. Oh, are they going to settle it out? I hope they can. Because, man, I'm telling you, the way how they're driving, they have been chaotic, but they have provided some good racing. Look at Courtney diving down low. And now Kate Anderson, Sky Commons, one lap down for the both of them. And like I said, that's a tough break for them right there. They did not need that at all. Courtney Keith and Sky Commons actually were doing really well at the points coming into that point of the race. Actually, not Courtney Keith. I'm sorry. Sky Commons was. Courtney, no, nowhere close. Fitzwater, though. Look, Evans Gardner, top 3 right now for those drivers. And they're only missing their boss, who's just trying to get into that top 10, but he's outside of it for right now. Dylan Poteet, Kyle Keith battling for that 8th position right there. Poteet trying to get it from the 42 team. And we'll get it right here coming off of turn 3. And they're getting old dicey over there. That's Noah Hart in the 18, with Jeffrey Finguy in the 92, Trent Dunham in the 1, and Clint Spillman in the 24. Remember, Trent's got some damage in that Sega Chevrolet. You see Hart's trying to get around him via the high line right there. He's not wasting any time. He's trying to do what he can to get around him to get up there in that battle for that win. Time is ticking, though. Less than 10 to go when we cross the line. And Moore losing some ground right there. Cody Lamas getting the lead is the Cobalt Chevrolet. Look at Moore fighting back on that high line right there. And I have a feeling, I don't know if they'll catch up to RJ and all of them, but the slowest right now is Audrey Baranowska. She was going 175 off the turn. And I guarantee you, if your name is Skycom and Kate Anderson, you got to be fuming there because they took gas only if you realized it there. And I don't know where they got that decision from, but that was a poor move. And look at Yepes trying to go for 2 in a row here at Homestead. Trying to go for the rare feat of winning 2 in a row in NRSL series. I think the last driver to do that was actually Cole Deaver just a couple seasons ago when he won at Kansas and Pigs Creek there. And those were chase races, too. Yepes, though, trying to do the D. Look at the 42. I'm telling you what, he says, forget this. I want to win here because I got nothing to lose. A win would mean a lot and a proper send-off. Oh, but look at this. Behind Kyle Keith, they were about 4 wide. They're going to keep it together. It'll be 6 to go when we cross the line. This time by Yepes, still battling with Cody Lamas. Remember that Xfinity race just last night? There were 3 wide at the line to battle for that win where TJ Hamley got it done. Oh, hard crash behind. Clint Spillman and others. Are we still green for the time being? We are. We are still green. I don't know how, but we are. And I have a feeling it may have been Courtney Keith in the 40 and Clint Spillman in the 24 and Jeffrey Finguy in the 92. Somehow, like I said, we are still green, but oh man, that would have been crazy. Yepes, though, still battling with Cody on that low line, and Cody's not giving up that high line, but look at the 42 shoving Quentin Moore for 3rd. And putting himself into 4th. Man, that 42's got aggression today. Now down the middle goes to Target Chevrolet. Now goes back to the high line. Cody Lamas retaking the lead. Fully. Man, Yepes is committed to that low line right there. He is not wanting to give that up, but now Quentin Moore's going to take the 2nd position. Kyle Keith now in that high line trying to take 3rd away. Caution that comes out now. That race is over. 3 to go when we cross the line. Man, Yepes is just losing ground on that low line, but now he's getting it back with the help of some draft. Now here comes Connor Meyer, Zachary Fitzwater. Cody's got to be enjoying what he's seeing right there as they keep battling behind for 2nd place. Look at Pote down the middle. 4 wide there's the Great Clips Chevrolet. Man, about rubbing doors with Connor Meyer right there. Well, you got to give credit to Kyle Keith. He may not win this race, but he definitely showed his sides of early days there with some great racing right there. But 2 to go. We cross the line for Cody Lamas in the 48. His last win was last season at Mosport. Trying to break at least a 30-race winless streak as they are battling heavily for 2nd once more. Now Connor Meyer trying to be aggressive. Man, they're just battling way too much for 2nd. I think Cody's got this in the bag unless someone can break free and make a last-minute charge. But at the line, white flag, final lap for Cody Lamas. Can he get the job done? Audrey Baranowski's coming down pit road. No damaged cars coming in the way. I think Cody's got this in the bag there. No one's coming any close. Give credit to Fitzwater. Good redeeming factor for him tonight to get 2nd place after the horrendous season he's had. But coming off of turn 3, heading into turn number 4, Cody Lamas, home free. Fitzwater trying one last effort, just a little too late. Lamas is going to win at Homestead. Well, how about that? A hometown, home track victory for Cody Lamas in that Lowe's Cobalt Chevrolet for Hendrick Motorsports and gets the job done. What a crazy race altogether. Wow. And for the final time, Kyle Keith at Homestead, he'll come away 13th, so not a bad effort, I guess you could say. And they just wrecked behind there. That's Charles Sanford, Trent Dunham, and that's Keith Batson right there. Oh my. And Com is just spraying the back of him, and okay, yep, they're just having way too much fun out there. But Cody Lamas, he's taking a victory lap because why not? Let's go through the rest of your top 10. Zachary Fitzwater, we mentioned he finished 2nd. 3rd, Connor Meyer. 4th, Jeff James. Big run for that 20 team. He needed that for sure, and especially with how 7th and 4th on the points at bad runs, he's going to jump up a few spots there. Diego Yepes finished 5th. 6th, Dylan Pote. 7th, Johnny Gardner. 8th, Quentin Moore. 9th, James Qualls completing the top 10 is Kev Shearer, so James Qualls, safe to say he's going to the top 10 of the points. especially the fact that Joshua Osborne, if you notice where he finished 25th. So he at least redeemed to get some spots thanks to that weird stack up, but still, though, probably out of the top 10. Probably. I'm not too sure, but I have a good feeling he will. Here's the rest of your results here at Homestead. 26 cars finished the race in the lead lap. And, man, if your name is Sky Commons and Kate Anderson, you got to be fuming with that call right there. And Commons are wrong enough. He beat RJ at the line there, so that's a good sign. Kate Anderson fell a bit short right there. Probably her first bad run right there. But like I said, I don't think she's really much in the worry. She is locked for the chase with that run that she's been having all season long. So I don't think she needs to worry about anything at all. She just ride her out when it comes to Thornton and Talladega. So, and then the bottom half, you can see the rest of the drivers that were from there out of the race. 31st on down. Mainly for 31st through 37th. They were all due to that stack up. Same for Devin Becker right there. And that's a big blow right there. Trying to make the chase in his final season. And right there, he hit a roadblock right there. So now when it comes to Thornton, it's going to be due to qualifying and hopefully not getting involved in some weird crash or two. But who knows what will happen. Congrats to Cody Lamas one last time in the winner of the Napa 500 here at Homestead. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked, be sure to like, comment your thoughts, subscribe, part of the NRSL, and subscribe button down below. You've been watching production of the NRSL where racing is living. Till then, goodbye everybody from Homestead, Florida. And we will see you guys later for the regular season finale at Thornton. Until then, goodbye everybody. Here come the points. Best of luck, chasers and people trying to get in.